Hey there! We've made it to day 32, the last day of our cross-Canada trip, and it was a doozy, to say the least. The weather forecast was for rain the whole way home. Varying amounts of rain, and we originally had planned this route here that went off of the Trans-Canada just past Medicine Hat and then went through secondary roads and came into Calgary that way because it would show us more scenery than just staying on the Trans-Canada Highway. But since it was a rainy day, we traveled so many days and through all kinds of weather, we just wanted to get home. And so the decision was made that we would just buzz home on the Trans-Canada Highway. Now you can see, looking outside at Shaunavon, Saskatchewan, where we started, that the clouds had lifted a little bit. It's a high cloud cover, and it was raining lightly, and we thought, okay, this will not be too bad. Rain gear is on and all that sort of thing. But then things changed, as the weather in Alberta often does. So, first off, 488 kilometers from Shaunavon, Saskatchewan to Calgary, Alberta. We stopped in at Medicine Hat, and the rain had eased off and then picked up and then eased off, and it was not warm, but the rain gear, of course, always helped. And after that stop at Medicine Hat, we got back on the Trans-Canada, and the rains just started getting heavier and heavier, and the wind started picking up. The rain on the highway, you can see from some of the pictures that Delia got from the car, you can see that the roads were very wet, and they got even more wet. And even though we're on a freeway, I couldn't pass vehicles, especially semis, because the road spray from them was so much that I couldn't even see the road safely to get past them. So just tucked in behind vehicles and just kept pace with the traffic. When we got to Gleason, you can see here that we turned off, and the rains had really gotten heavy, and we needed a little break there. So we saw a Canadian flag there at Gleason, and the Petrocan on the Siksika Nation was there, and we needed that. Went inside, and you can see here, watch the video of what it was like.
Here's Wayne. We just stopped in for a break because we are drenched. And this is the weather out there.
And very nice people at the Petrocan there. Dave, the owner, he gave us complimentary coffee, which was very nice and very welcomed. And then now we are like 78 kilometers or so away from home. And the winds are picking up. What do you do? What do you do? The forecast for tomorrow is much the same, with lots of rain and wind. And, you know, we can debate it back and forth, and maybe would have made a different choice the next time, but we were less than an hour away from home, and we thought, just get home. Now, the winds were so strong that it would blow us over towards the center line, and that was very scary. So both Rita and I, we had to lean to the right because the winds were coming from the north and we were traveling west. And I tried to ride over by the white line on the far right side of the road to give us room when the winds would blow us. I've never fought winds like that ever on a motorcycle ride. And with the rain, it just made it really treacherous and scary and tiring, because it's fighting against that the whole way. But we made it back home and got out of the wet clothes, hot showers for sure, and we finished our trip. Total of 15,297 kilometers, 32 days. And yeah, it was the end of a journey, and it was absolutely worth it. Our country has so many resources. It's rich in history. The people that we met were also very nice and interested in our journey, especially when they saw the shirts we were wearing. They were asking, where are we going now? How far have we gone on our trip so far? Where did you come from? Which way? Are you going east or are you heading back west? Yeah, I've developed an even greater appreciation for our country of Canada, and I would highly recommend for anyone to take a journey across Canada and see more of our great country. There's always more to see. Even with 32 days, you can't see all of it, not even close, but certainly saw a lot of wonderful things. So that is the last day of our trip, but I'm going to do one more video after this one, so keep your eyes open for it. It's going to be the view from the passenger seat, and I'm going to ask Rita some questions about what she thought of the trip and from her perspective. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below if you like, and safe travels. Bye for now.